Hey everybody. So for today's workout, we're going to have two parts again. We're going to do the skill first, and then we're going to do our workout. So for the skill, we've got two movements. There's the V-up and the bench dip. For the V-up, you'll see it in red. Our reps are going to go down from 10 to 1. And then the bench dips are going to go up from 1 to 10. So round 1 will be 10 V-ups and 1 bench dip. Round 2 will be 9 V-ups and 2 bench dips, and it keeps going on like that, and it's 10 rounds. Okay? So for the V-up, we are going to start on the ground. So shoulders on the floor, feet on the floor, legs are long, and then you're going to come up and you're going to actually reach up and touch your feet. It doesn't matter what part of your feet you touch, but you need to make contact with your hands to feet. Sometimes I see people doing V-ups, and they're not quite getting there. You're getting your hands to your shins or hands up to the knees. If that's the case, you're probably better off scaling to the tuck crunch, which is knees up to chest and back down. Same thing we did yesterday. So the other thing about the V-up is you really want to keep the legs straight. If you bend your knees, we're not really doing a V-up anymore. Now you're scaling to a tuck crunch. So that's one of the things that makes the V-up really hard, is that your legs have to stay straight. So you got to think about your knees, lock them tight, pull your toes back toward your face, and there's a big stretch in the hamstring. That's kind of what makes this hard. It's also what makes it a great progression leading up to toes to bar, or some of the other harder movements that we do with the straight legs. So that's the V-up. Then we're going to go back to the next movement. That's the bench dip. We're going down from 1 to 10, so our reps are starting lower. And the bench dip, of course, you see me here doing it on a box, but you can do this on a chair or whatever you can find in your house, coffee table, something like that. But basically, we're getting the feet in front of you, feet are on the floor, and you're looking for your elbows to be about parallel with your shoulders, or the upper arm parallel to the floor, I should say. So that's our position. Then we're going to lock out the elbows at the top. So you're getting down to that parallel position and then locking out the elbows to the top. If you're having trouble with this, you can scale it by bending your knees and flattening your feet onto the floor. It makes it a little bit easier. That's another way to scale this down a bit. So we've got that 10 to 1 and 1 to 10 with the V-ups and bench dips. We're going to do that for time, so log your scores on Beyond the Whiteboard. And then when we're done with that, we're going to go on to our workout. Our workout is basically made up of two movements, high knees and air squats. High knees are something, and so it's basically running in place, but a lot harder than that, because you're trying to get your knees up as high as you can. So get your knees up as you're moving here as high as you can, and every time you lift your legs up, that's 1 rep. Okay, so we're going for, in the blue, 50. In the black, we're going for 100. And then our next movement is the air squat. You guys know this one. We're going all the way down but below the knees, so below parallel, and standing all the way back up to get knees and hips extended. And that's going to be 50 in the black. And then in the blue, we're going to do 30. So it's 4 rounds for time, so still a nice chunk of reps there. It's 400 high knees in the black, and it looks like 200 air squats in the black. So it's a lot of volume there, and scale it if you need to. Log your scores on Beyond the Whiteboard, and have fun with this one, and I will see you guys at the next one. Okay?